Alright, so there's been some buzz on the main Super Metroid Discord, as well as there is a Hard Way to Hell randomizer tournament coming up with master settings. So I figured I would make a quick little guide on how to access the missile below Old Mother Brain with just speed and morph. There is a video on the Varia website of somebody doing it with the method where you basically just hit down at the right time and then you can just Shine Spark. I think that method is way harder. Some people find it easier, I do not. I prefer the Temp Blue method, which is what I'm going to be showing off today. So first off, I'm assuming you know how to Mock Ball. I'm assuming you know how to Short Charge. If you do not know either of these two things, I would honestly really not worry about this trick right now. This is a pretty advanced trick, and the better you can handle Samus, the more easily you're going to be able to pick this up. So I will go over Temp Blue a little bit. Basically, Temp Blue just refers to any method for keeping these blue echoes from Samus's run after you really should. So like the most common one you'll see is like the speed ball, where we still have these echoes, we can break blocks and whatnot. However, we normally, after speed ball, if you were to just unmorph, you lose the blue echoes. But these blue echoes can be very useful for destroying enemies and breaking blocks. Breaking blocks is what we're focusing on here. So we can preserve the blue echoes though if when we're coming into unmorph, we let go of the direction we're going forward and we start holding either angle. It doesn't matter. You can hold either angle, you can hold both. Either way, the important part is that you are unmorphing, and by the time the unmorph animation is finished, you have let go of the direction you're holding, because otherwise you just start running forward and you lose the blue echoes, and that you are holding an angle button. You can be holding the angle button while you're in the speedball. You can start holding it during the unmorph animation. It doesn't really matter. You just want to already be in morph ball, otherwise you're not going to be able to get in morph ball, because you can't aim down and keep the aim down while you're holding an angle button. So basically the order is speedball and then angle down when you want, either now or when you're unmorphing, and then let go of the unmorph, let go of the direction, and hold angle if you aren't already. While we are in this state, we can't do much. What we can do is we can jump, and as long as we are holding either an angle, forward, or even up, there's like a few different inputs you can do. I believe down works as well. Yeah. Then we'll keep the Temp Blue. And importantly, while we're just standing here, enemies can hit you. You basically don't have the blue echoes here, but while we're moving like this, any enemy we run into is going to be destroyed. You can also chain these by going forward, and so it's important that every step of that process you are holding one of the buttons that keeps you from losing Temp Blue. Oh yeah, jump is another one. That's really important. So I can just be holding jump. And so that allows us to switch between all the inputs. But yeah, we can move forward if we are going forward and then soft unmorph just as we're gonna hit the ground and are holding angle up again. You can do this forever. But that's not relevant to our purpose today. The main thing is we just care about getting Bluekeep once. So, reset. Alright. Practice action shenanigans. So, the first step, we're just doing a short charge to break this wall over here. This leads to where you would be escaping from the game, but this is always breakable with speed. We just want that for enough runway. This is not a super precise short charge. You can probably do it with like a 2-tap. I'm not great at doing non-stutter short charges. I just always stutter. So I do everything as a stutter 3-tap, but like this you can probably do it with something more basic. Yeah, that was a stutter 2-tap. A tight stutter a tight non-stutter 2-tap would probably work as well. Then we're gonna open the door, and basically here we just want to get a speedball knockball. These are easy to bonk on, don't do that. We want to have as little speed as possible. That makes things easier for us. And then there's 2 things you can do here. You can either do your unmorph after the door like this, or you can try to unmorph just before you hit the door transition. Like that. And either way, it puts you in basically the same place if you unmorph late enough. And here, I can show you this enemy. See, he can hit us like that, but like, if we are moving, we can just destroy him. But yeah, if you are unmorphing before the door, just be sure, don't do it too early like that, because then when you're moving forward, you're just gonna bonk up here. And if you are unmorphing after the door transition, don't do it too late. Like something like that is really tragic, where you're just a little bit too late. There's nothing you can do. You have to not only reset the room, but you have to go left and then back in there so that that block isn't broken anymore, so that you can do your short charge again. But anyway, once you have somehow positioned yourself to where you will be able to jump up and bonk here, if they're like where I was, that would have been fine because moving forward I would have bonked. Once you are in that position, you are just going to want to jump up, align yourself directly above, then you're going to aim down, and then you're gonna tap down and then roll your thumb from down to right, almost like you're like the same motion as a mock ball, and you're gonna do it at just the right time such that you are going to get this second block here and this one on the side. I'll show that a couple more times. So this is about as far back as you can be, I would say. Yeah, another important thing with Temp Blue, if you hit this wall, you will lose your blue immediately. If you are moving towards a surface and you hit it, only horizontally. If you bonk a wall, you will lose your blue. That's why we can bonk up here, but we don't want to do here. So that's why we're falling down. We go down, down to right. So that we're just able to nip that third set of blocks. And you come down here, you collect whatever is here. Hopefully it's your gravity or your Varia or something. Maybe it's a missile pack. But yeah, so this definitely is still like knowing everything you have to do. It's going to take you a long time to get all the movements down you know, while you're still at that stage of thinking about every single thing, like, oh, I have to hit, like, jump, let go of, jump, or unmorph. Can you do this? Yeah, so you can do this with up to unmorph as well. It's a little bit more difficult. But, like, let's say you have Spring Ball. That's what you would have to do, or turn off Spring Ball. But yeah, so if you're thinking about all the parts of it where you're like, alright, unmorph, let go of forward, start holding angle up or angle down. At that stage, it's going to be difficult, but eventually you're going to start just thinking of it as speed keep unmorph, or temp blue unmorph. And it's just something you have to practice again and again. You have to get a feel for it. You have to get a feel for whichever method, either right after the door transition or right before unmorphing. But this is very manageable. And so, I wish you all the best of luck. If you have any questions, you know, my name is Love. You can ping me on just about any Super Metroid Discord I am on, and I will try to help you however I can. Best of luck to everyone getting this trick, and I hope your randomizer seeds are as friendly as possible.